Our standard of the day is identify arithmetic sequence, find specified terms of such sequences, and determine the sequence given the first term and the common difference. Students will be our objective of the day. Student will be able to find the nth term and arithmetic means of an arithmetic sequence. So in this session we will learn about how to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. So when I say nth term means, like in the previous session we learned about how to find the first 4 terms, first 3 terms, first 5 terms, but in this we will instead of finding the first few terms, we will find the generalized term over here, like the specified term. Like I can say, let's find the 20th term of this sequence, arithmetic sequence, or I can say 50th term. So when we are finding the 50th term, you don't have time to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 49th, then you find the 50th. So we'll just find the specified term in this. So I want you to pause the video and go ahead and take these notes over here. So this is a definition of nth term of an arithmetic sequence. The nth term of an arithmetic sequence with first term a1 and common difference d is given by a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus parentheses n minus 1 d. Now you all are already aware of this. First term we denote this as a1, then second term is a2, but we write it as a plus d. Then our third term is a sub 3, which is a plus 2d, a1 plus 2d, and fourth term is yours a4, which is your a1 plus 3d. So in this case, if I write something, I will just add over here a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 1 over here, like I did in the previous session. So this leads us to our generalized formula, or nth term formula. A sub n is equal to what? A sub 1 plus n minus 1 d. So go ahead and take the notes, and let's go to the next slide. So when you look at this question number 1, what it says find the only this term. Which one? Only 20th term in the arithmetic sequence. And if you pay attention, the question is also telling you this is an arithmetic sequence, so you don't have to find out whether it is or no. So because there is arithmetic sequence, some problems will be saying geometric sequence, where we will apply a different strategy to solve those problems. Okay, so what was 20th term? So our general formula is a sub n is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 d. Now when you write this, now the question is specified asking this 20th term. This means n is what? N is your 20. Okay, so n is my 20 over here. So what it will be? It will be a20 is equal to, by now you already know when we are talking about, let me erase this and rewrite it. A20 means a1 plus what? A1 plus 19d. That's yours over here. Now so so what is my a1? A1 is my negative 4, which I already have this, plus 19. I do not know my d. I can easily find my d over here. D is equal to a sub 2 minus a sub 1, and this is what? Sorry about that, that was my clock. So what I did is I just did my common difference at a2 minus a1, applied the same formula over here, and I got this 3. So I'll just write over 3. Now if in case you are struggling how I am finding my common difference and all, this is telling me and this is telling you that you have not watched yesterday's video, or the video which was previous version I recorded and I already explained to all of you. So now you have to find 19 times 3, that's your 57. So your 20th term will be what? It will be your 53. So this is your a sub 20, that's your 53. Now there is one more method to do the same problem over here. You see this part over here, I can simplify this. So this is my a20 is equal to this my 20 plus this is my what? A sub 1 is what? My negative 4 plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1, and my d is my 3. You can also type in this general formula over here, and again it brings you back to the similar formula over here. There you go, 53, that's your answer. This is how you find the specified terms in the arithmetic sequence. Let's go to the next problem. Now again the question is saying find the 41st term in the arithmetic sequence. Do you see this question is already given as arithmetic sequence? What it tells you is the common difference. This means the difference of second term and the first term is same. Okay, so 40, first of all, let's write our general formula. Why? The reason why I write the general formula is, and you should do the same thing, because it helps us in memorizing. Okay, since we have to find 41 is what? A1 plus what? Now you all know by now it's 40D. What is the value of A1? In this case, your A1 is what? In this case, your A1 is your first term. That's 11. What about your D? D is yours what? A2 minus A1, which is yours 4 minus 11. So what is your D? Your D is your 4 minus 11 will give you negative 7. So now since we have our required values over here, let's plug in the values. So this is yours negative 7. And you can use your calculator to find your answer over here. So our final answer is, when you subtract this, your final answer will be what? 11 minus 280, that's your negative 269, which tells me my 41st term of this arithmetic sequence is what? Negative 269. So let's go to the next problem. Next problem says find the 17th term. So this is what? This is your 17th, then just write th. 17th term in the sequence for which a sub 1 is 10 and d is your negative 3. Now, so what you know is, you know general formula, if the formula to find n term is what? Is your first term plus n minus 1 d. In this case, we have to find 17 terms. So you already know 17 term means your first term plus what? 16 times d. So what is your first term? Question has already given you 10, and question has already given you what? Common difference as 3. So this will be 10 minus 16 times 3 is 48. So your answer is what? Negative 38. So this is what? This is your 17th term of the arithmetic sequence, which we were not provided. Okay, that's your answer. Let's go to the next slide. Make sure you are taking notes properly, copying each and everything in its entirety. Don't take the shortcut. So our next question is find the 25th term in the sequence for which first term is 8 and common difference is 3. I want you to pause this video and do these problems on your own, and then check your answer with my answer. Go ahead and pause the video. I believe you pause the video and you are in a situation to find look for the answer. So if I will do this, I will always write my general formula. Okay, all right, since I have to find a 25th term, so n is what? N is my 25 over here. Since I have to find this, and I wrote it over here, this is my 8. How I got 8? A1 is 8 plus n is what? Again is 25, and d is my 3. I can type this in my calculator and I will get my answer over here. Alright, so I'm just leaving this for you. You can do this on your own and find the answer. Alright, so let's go to the next problem. Find the 18th term for which we have been given first term and we have been given common difference. Go ahead and pause the video and do this problem on your own. Okay, but make sure whenever you are doing this problem, first of all, you should write your general formula. That's your a sub 1 n is equal to a sub 1 n plus n minus 1 d, because it becomes easy for you since question is asking you to do 18 term. So what is the value of n? That's your 18. So what is the n? N is your 18 minus 1, that's your 17, and that's your 0.5. So what you can do is you can just do this on your own. This is your 17 times 0.5. Simplify this, and I will not do this problem for you. Final thing, you can just find your answer. Okay, go ahead and do this on your own. So let's go to a different type of problem. Let's go to some tricky problems using the same concept. Now next question over here is says find the first term. Okay, now the question is asking from us to find a sub 1, we don't know, in the arithmetic sequence, and we have been given a 15 is equal to 38, and we have been given common difference is what? Negative 3. So in order for you to find a sub 1, you only look at this part where it says what? A sub 15 is this. So this means in this question we have been given what? We have been given 15 term over here. So let's go ahead and write our general formula. okay, a1 plus n minus 1 d. That's my general formula over here. Now since question is talking about a sub 15, so can you tell me what is my value of n? Yes, you are right, n is your 15, and a sub 1 I do not know, so I'll write 15 over here. And what is my d? That's my negative 3. So what is the value of a sub 15 in this question? That's your 38. So I can write over here 38. A sub 1 I still don't know, and this is my 14 times negative 3. So let me write it over here, 14 times negative 3. Did I messed up over here? No, everything is okay, everything is going good over here. N is my 15. Okay, I did this one over here. Okay, so it looks like we are kind of going good. So this is yours a1, and 14 times 28, that's your negative 42. And what you can do is you can add 42 to both the sides over here, cancel out. And what is my value of a sub 1? A sub 1 is what? 38 plus 42. Okay, because I have to do this part over here, I have to simplify this, solve. So what is this? Is my 50, 80. So a sub 1 first term is what? First term is my 81. And you can also do this by another method. Another method is what? They give you a sub 15. You know a sub 15 is what? A1 plus 14d. Okay, and this is what? This is your 38. A1 plus 14, and d is my what? Negative 3. If you pay attention, it just brings it back to the same step over here like this. So 38 is equal to a1 minus 42, and add 42 to both the sides. Now if in case you like this method easy, you can use this method also. Again, it depends on you. Okay, but I just gave you both the methods by which you can solve these types of problems. Make sure you copy the question in its entirety and go and copy everything over there. So I have a similar question which I did earlier on the previous slide. I have this one, a similar question over here. This question is asking from you to find the first term. This means a sub 1. So I want you to pause this video and give yourself a chance to solve this problem on your own to find the answer, so you can see whether you understood this concept or not. I believe you paused the video earlier, and that's the final solution which I came up with. So your first term should be 15, as I got this over here. I only applied the same formula since question gave me 7th term, which is over here positive 3, and I just use my formulas, so a sub 7 is what? A1 plus 6d. Just plug in the values, and in the question a sub 7 is what? 3. I just replaced the whole by a sub 7 by 3 and just plugged in the values. I simplified it. I got the answer. So this is how we do these types of problems. Make sure you got the correct answer. If not, copy the solution. Now I am giving you a different type of question over here. Now let's pause and read the problem. All right. In this question, it is not asking about first term, is not asking about certain number specified term, but question is asking about d. Now it can be done by two methods. One is easy method, one is hard method. Whichever you like to do, you can do it. So hard method is what I will do is I'll first of all write my formula. A sub is not hard method, it's just like extra steps over here. That's my general formula over here. What is my a sub n? Question gave me a sub 14, so this will be what? A sub 14. What is the value of n? Now you all know, and value of n when you compare is your 14. What is the a1? That's over here. This is your 14 minus 1. I don't know d. So what is the value of a sub 14? Is 58. 6 plus 13d. And I will first of all subtract 6. That's about how we solve equations. So it will give me 52 is equal to 13d. And after this, what I can do is I can divide both the sides by 13. And my answer will be 4. So this is my common difference d. I got it. Now if you want to find by another method is, a sub 14 means what? It is yours a1 plus what? 13d. So what is value? This is your 58. Again, this is your 6 plus 13d. Again, it brings you back to over here. We are just going with the same method over here. So this is your 52 is equal to 13d, and d is equal to what? That's your 4. I'm able to find common difference also by this method. You can, whichever method you like smooth, you can just use the method. Alright, now this is your turn. I want you to pause the video and I want you to do this problem on your own so you can have a better understanding of this concept. Okay, if in case your answer will not match with mine, then you can always ask for help or I will do the problem for you. Just pause the video and try to do this on your own. Alright, let's see this. Did you got the same answer? Yes, you're right. Good job. Let's go to the next slide. I have one more practice question for you. I want you to go ahead and solve this problem. Let's pause the video and do this problem. And once you're done, come back and check your answer. Go ahead and pause the video. All right, it's the same approach over here. Okay, I'm subtracting 100. So it gives me what? It should give me negative 66 is equal to 11d when I will divide both the sides by 11. Both the sides by 11 and my value of d should be what? Negative 6. All right, so check your answer. If you got the same answer, good job. You are good to go with this. Now, until now we have learned how to find the specified terms like nth term, then we learned how to find the first term a sub 1, then we learned how to find the common difference d. Now we are learning how to find n. Okay, so we learn how to find n for these types of problems. Alright, so what I will do over here is first of all I will write my general formula a sub n is equal to a1 plus n minus 1d. That was the reason I was writing this formula everywhere. Now let's plug in the values. Do keep in mind we do not know this n. We do not know this n. What is a sub n? That's your 37. Check. What about a1? Negative 13. Check. Plus n, I don't know n, but my d is what? My 5. Let's go ahead and simplify this so we'll get the answer. Negative 13 plus, over here what I will do is I will use distributive property of multiplication. So this will be 5n minus 5. So 37 is equal to, these two are like terms over here. You can use your calculator. Negative 13 minus 5 will give you negative 18, and you are not doing this anything to this. Now what I can do is I'm solving equations. I can add 18 to both the sides over here. So this will give me what? 37, 45, 55 is equal to 5n, and I will divide by 5. So what is the value of n? My n is what? 11. You see in this question, same formula we applied, but we are finding different values, and this the value of n is 11 over here. So what I concluded with this, the conclusion I came over here is, in certain sequence the 11th term is what? That's your 37. I know it's kind of a little bit more steps over here, but go ahead and do next one. Let's problem. Okay, I want you to pause this video and I want you to solve this problem on your own. Make sure you pause the video and check your answer with mine. Okay, so I'm also solving this problem over here. Again, my steps are still the same. Look, I'm writing all my general formula. If in case you did not copy this formula in your solution, chances are you might have got the wrong answer also. So because it helps me which value will go at which place over there. This is the main reason. Okay, so this is your negative 41 is equal to 19 plus, and I will use what? Distributive property of multiplication. This will give me negative 5n and plus 5. So let me go ahead and erase this plus from here to avoid any confusion. What can I do over here is I can work out with these two. Okay, so this is your negative 41. That's your 24 minus 5n. Now after this I can subtract 24 from both the sides. This will give me 65. Negative 65 is equal to negative 5n. After this what? I have to divide both the sides by negative 5. So which give me the value of n as positive 13. So what the conclusion from this is, our conclusion is a sub 13 is what? A sub 13 is negative 41 over here. So I can say my 13 term is negative 41. But question was talking about find n, which we already got. That's your 13. Make sure you copy each and everything in your notes. If you already got the answer, phenomenal job. You are going in the right way. All right, people, we are at the last problem of the day. That's the last question. Go ahead and pause the video and do this problem on your own. So you can check the mastery of this concept. Go ahead and pause the video. I believe you have already got the answer. So I will do this problem now. I'm still using the same step, n minus 1d. Okay, so this is my 138, negative 2 plus n minus 1, and d is my 7. So it's kind of a straightforward over here, no rocket science. So same steps every time, same steps. 138 is equal to negative 9 plus 7n plus 9 over here. So this will give you 147 is equal to 7n, and you divide by 7. Rest of the things your calculator can do for you. This is your 21. So the n is 21. So I came to the conclusion that my 21st term in the given sequence is what? That's your 138. That's your answer. All right, so this comes to the end of our today's lesson over here. Make sure you have copied each and everything. Important thing, if you are not using your headphones, that's a big no. You should use the headphones to listen what I'm speaking in this video. Thank you. If you need my assistance, please let me know and I would love to help you.